Lord, use me to build your church. When I pray that prayer, I never imagined what God would do.
One day, Campus Crusade staff came to show the Jesus film in my village. The film shows me that Jesus died to save people's lives and no other God can. So I decided to accept Jesus at that time in 2006. Before I became a believer, there are many problems in my family, fighting and cursing each other every day. But I was changed by watching the film. I often thought that only Jesus can heal my family problem. I became a believer in Christ and began to share the gospel to my husband.
Before I knew Jesus, I was a bad person. I came home and beat my wife every day. My family was broken. I was filled with guilt for mistreating my wife. Then the first time we heard the gospel through the Jesus film brought by Campus Crusade for Christ in 2006. The film showed us how God can save us from this miserable life. But I was thought, what kind of saving power is that brought by these big white people? My wife was changed first. I saw the change in her life. Through her countless prayers, God changed me, and I became a believer in 2007. My life gradually changed, and Campus Crusade staff continued to teach us more and more about the gospel every week. After I became a Christian, we started a house church at our own house. Realizing that Jesus is the God, the Savior, I started to share the gospel to my whole family and my neighbors. Later, I shared the gospel to a school principal, Mr. Darawut. Through discipleship with Darawut, he became a believer, and immediately he started building his own house church and has continued to expand the work. I also continue to share the gospel to other villagers.
I was sick. I heard of the medical clinic and I came to get the medicine in going to my village. I was brought to Christ by parents there. Before I came to Christ, my life was a mess. I did a lot of drinking, committing adultery many times. And moreover, I experienced a lot of grief because of me, as I was alcoholic and womanizing. And I also lost trust among my fellow workers. Then Pian came and brought me to his house church. My heart was changed. Then I began to start my own house church in Tanakonda village. This life change inspired me to live for him. So I went to borrow the Jesus film equipment from Pian's house church. I started one house church after another. Then the number of house church members began to grow bigger and bigger using the Jesus film showing. Within 3 years, I was involved a lot in the ministry, and as a result, my house church began to grow up to 16 other house churches. I draw this chart to show the house church multiplication movement. I have a vision to see God's kingdom expanded throughout my province, when there will be a house church in every village.
Before I accept Christ, I always afraid of evil spirit. Then I meet David, told me that once you believe in Jesus, He will protect you from all kinds of evil spirit. And David showed me how to pray to cast out evil spirit. After that, I just personally try to pray and read the Bible, but not really put my trust on Jesus. I was secretly reading the Bible and prayed. After that, God helped me to overcome all those fears and had no more nightmare, and I could sleep peacefully. Then I started to realize that Jesus can help people and cast all kinds of evil spirits. Later, I became a leader of my house church and always taught to my fellow members that there is only one God and Jesus is the only one who can protect my family. Now my house church is growing and I have a vision to expand 5 to 10 more house churches in the area. I want to thank God that the gospel came to my village. My husband used to hate Christians and even threw the Bible away that I showed him. Through my honest prayer, God changed him and now he is a believer. Not only him, but many other villagers became believers also.
I have a vision to see all Cambodian people changed by the gospel of Jesus Christ.